Howdy folks, it's your old mate DP and I am very excited because the Top Left 2025 awards are finally here. I have humbly, accepted the role as team captain for King Niko. We have a butt ton of clips to get through, but first, a quick recap for those of you who may not be familiar with King Niko's work. I'm looking at you, Raynard Wilson. Now, Niko came out of the blocks really strong with his claim that everything we saw from the final experiment was just filmed in a giant 3D LED lit studio. One of my favorite parts was when he claimed that the marathon runners who were there the day before Will and Co got there built the thing, because that's what marathon runners do. Who could forget the left boot gate shenanigans of Dave McKeegan being revealed as a horrible, terrible Freemason sodomite shill for taking off a shoe? Niko's taught us a lot, like how Flat Earth totally works and he's awesome because God. We've learnt that AI already controls the world and is causing planes to crash, and Niko would know because he knows all of the programming languages. He's even taught us all about telescopes, which is fantastic because I had no idea that all telescopes receive images beamed by NASA from space directly into the eyepiece. Incredible stuff. We've also learned that Sodom and Gomorrah are really important for reasons and that we're all sodomite, horrible Freemason monsters. So that's nice. But before we get to all the clips and marvel at the derpiest derp that ever derped in the history of derp, I want to do something a little bit different because this isn't just any old video. It's not my usual garbage that I put out and don't care about. This is the Top Left 2025 award. So I have really let the creative juices flow. And I have written a song. But I'm not going to use any lazy AI generated nonsense. No. I own about 13 guitars. Here's one of them right here. And I'm going to play it for you right now. Full disclosure, I own about 13 guitars, but I've never actually played any of them. So this is going to be a great experience for all of us. Now get ready to come with me on an oral journey into the history of King Niko. 2, 3, 4.
So the time has come. The throne is empty. The pretenders are weak, and the truth is undeniable. For years, they've tried to silence me. They've tried to discredit me. But what happened? I stood up. I fought back. I exposed their lies. And now, they don't know what to do. That's why they're scared. That's why they're running. That's why they're desperate to stop me from taking my rightful place as a king of Flat Earth. But not everyone is blind. Not everyone is a coward. Even the so-called globe shills have come out in my defense and have seen the truth. Culture Cats, Deadpool debunks, and even the new globe golden child, Jeranism, have come out to defend me. They have seen my power and they know what's coming. So when you can turn globe Freemason agents into defenders of Flat Earth's true king, what does that tell you? It tells you that I am inevitable. That I am the future. That I am the one true king of Flat Earth. So some of these captains, they don't matter, not because they weren't given a shot, but because they're too afraid to step into the spotlight. Take Janosch, his nominee, a guaranteed failure, and that's exactly what he wants. He picked someone who can't win, so he can stay hidden, stay irrelevant, and avoid the fight, because that's what Janosch does. He doesn't lead, he doesn't debate, he just exists. Then there's Raynard Wilson, the guy who thinks using big words makes him look smart. He's out here talking like some wannabe Illuminati elite. If he throws enough nonsense into the air, people will think he knows something. But the truth, nobody is listening. No influence, no audience, just noise. And then we have Lord Jamar. He exposed Professor Dave, or not a Professor Dave, for the whole world to see. Showed him as a fraud, a bully, a joke. And what happened? Everybody ran away. The Globers don't want to fight him. They're too afraid. And that tells you everything you need to know. And then there's Flat Earth Dave. No team captain, because no one is brave enough to take him on. He's been targeted by Globe agents for years, attacked from all angles, and yet no one has ever been able to debunk him. Doesn't matter who it is, Dr. Shiva, Ross and Auntie, just the messenger. They all take their shots. And what happens? Nothing. His work? Untouchable. His claims? Indisputable. They can attack all they want, but the truth is, it's their own envy that needs a container. Mike, the Drunk Debunk Show. The ultimate betrayal. This guy got totally embarrassed by Sovereign Soul Unchained Mind, and now he has to poke fun at him just to save face. He's so desperate for attention, and he's just another puppet controlled by McToon. So you ever notice how MC Toon keeps showing up on Mike's streams, boosting him, pushing him, trying to make him bigger than he should be? That's because Mike is useful. He's just a tool, not his own man. So when I was on Mike's show, he was lost, couldn't handle me. So what did he do? He had to call in his daddy, MC Toon, to help save him. And guess what? They still failed. Sovereign Soul Unchanged Mind can't win top left because Mike can't even get his own son to keep his pants on. Maybe instead of spending all day online, you should sit down and watch Blue's Clues on your own. Then we got Where's Wally? Who? No, seriously. The only reason anyone even knows his name is because he's riding Flatzoid's wave. He has no identity of his own, no impact, no originality, just another Glober trying to stay relevant by attaching himself to others.
Flatzoid.
He's been targeted non-stop. For one reason, because he backs me, because he stood up and exposed the truth about Amazon Studios, Unreal Engine Bakery, Final Experiment, and what do the Globers do? Try to discredit him. They fear him, fear the work we've done. That tells you everything you need to know. He's on the right side of history, and those trying to take him down,
Shameful.
Now let's talk about Dave McKeegan. I exposed him. I called him out. Freemason, government paid agent. A liar. And what does he do? He nominates two people to try and shift the focus away from himself. A distraction, a smokescreen, classic deception. So let's not forget this guy is a photographer. He knows exactly how to fake things. He's out here showing fake Antarctica footage, fake sunspot photos, fake everything. We know he's lying, but that won't stop him from trying to manipulate the weak-minded, and that's why I exposed him. And then we've got FTFE. Craig McNeil. This guy has spent years trying to fight the flat earth, and now he's running away. He doesn't even want to use his real name anymore. He's trying to rebrand because he knows flat earth is winning. But let's be real, he was broken. I broke him so badly he had to bring in Dave McKeegan for backup, and they still couldn't take me down. Just think about that. Two of the biggest globe shills teaming up and they still lost? That's how powerful I am. He's lost so many times, he has to try something new. He's a joke, a failure, and even with MC Toon backing him up, it still doesn't matter because at the end of the day, he's irrelevant. And finally, MC Toon, the man who pretends to be the science guy, who spends all his time obsessed with flat earth. He goes after me and my fellow flat earthers so hard because he knows the truth, and his government controllers have to keep him out there telling their lies. And now he's exposed for all to see. In top left, rigging the game, nominated by his friend Freemason Dave McKeegan, allied with perpetual loser FTFE, and pulling every string he can to make sure his pick wins, because he can't ever defeat Witsit in a debate. All of this because deep down, he is afraid of me. He knows I deserve it. He knows I'm the most deserving. He knows I am the future. That terrifies him because if I win, when I win, then he has nothing. It is over. So MC Toon, you can keep playing games, but at the end of the day, you will bow before your king.
I don't know how Niko uncovered the final experiment's truth so fast. I thought we covered all the bases. My Freemason friends are furious at me. If he keeps digging, And if he figures out Rusty is a robot, I don't even know what we'll do.
Yeah, so Niko damaged me severely. That's why I changed my name. There's no point debating flat Earth anymore. A King Niko is just too damn good. I told everyone I'm moving house because of storm damage, but really, I'm just living in fear. I won't face him again. Not now, not ever.
We've got a problem, King Niko. Too many people are starting to listen to him. If this continues, we could be in real trouble. We've handled flat earthers before. Witsit, Flatzoid, even Dave, King Niko. He's relentless. He doesn't back down. He's exposing things we can't let people see. If he wins top left, all of us are screwed. We need to shut him down or it's over.